Happy Halloween. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Week 8. Ready to go. Let's do some fantasy football today in 5 right now. Adam Azer here with Heath Cummings. Welcome to the show, everybody. Spooky show today. And the obvious storyline, usually we have a bunch of injuries and stuff like that to update you on. We don't really have a lot of that. But Heath, there are two things that we really need to address. Two major injury situations. You're not getting it real.
Well, I mean, first off, we've got Austin Eckler playing in a late game, and there was some question whether he's going to play. Didn't practice Thursday or Friday. Put himself in his own fantasy lineup, though. And so I think the first thing is how serious do we think this is for Eckler? Are we concerned about a smaller workload?
This is not what we should lead the show with.
Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm starting Austin Eckler. I would like to have a backup plan just in case, though.
Even later games, even later than that.
Well, I mean, I knew you wanted to do the Giants thing first, but the Giants thing's easy.
So the Giants thing is second.
Okay.
Dak Prescott is first.
Okay.
All right. So Dak Prescott could be a game time decision, but there's not a ton of optimism here. So lay it out for the Cowboys.
Well, this is the one where I think we have the least amount of information.
So give me everything you need. Everything you
by far the I'm probably still going to start Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb unless I have wide receivers that I really, really like top 25 type guys to put in over them. You're still starting Zeke. It'd be really nice if you had Dak, if you could go get Daniel Jones and then actually wait to make the decision. But otherwise, you probably have to start whoever else you would start.
Okay, well, that's really interesting because I think I'm leaning toward, if I don't have Daniel Jones or Mahomes or Cousins, I'm leaning towards sitting Cooper for sure. He hasn't been that good even with Dak.
Not having Daniel Jones.
If I have to make it, I'm saying if I have to make a decision before Sunday night, right? Like if it really is a game time decision for Dak.
But Daniel Jones is not going to help you with the Cooper decision.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess if I don't have
you need one of those Giants wide receivers that you can fall back on that are so safe. Yeah, I could understand that. I've got Cooper probably as a high end number 3, so I wouldn't. It's possible that you have 3 wide receivers you like better than Cooper.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll get a ton of questions on our Sunday morning live show, and you can watch HQ for that as well. As far as the Giants wide receivers go, Shepard and Tony looks like they're in. Galladay and Barkley have been ruled out for this game. But how safe do you feel starting Shepard or Tony here on a Sunday? Put him in.
Yeah, I don't know. The one I feel safe starting is Booker. I feel a little bit better about Shepard than I do Tony. They're both number 3 wide receivers. Shepard a high end, Tony a mid range. I really like it a lot more if I have Hardman or Darius Slayton or Dante Pettis or something on my bench, but it sounds like they're going to play. They look pretty good in the stuff we saw from practice on Saturday. It's just, as Tony showed us, when you come into a game with an injury designation, sometimes you don't get out of the first quarter.
Alex Collins, he looks like he is on track to play against the Jaguars, but missed some time in practice this week and coming off a game with 16 carries for 35 yards and 1 catch against the Saints. In fact, he has 1 catch in 2 straight games. So how confident are you in starting Alex Collins?
Not at all. In non-PPR, it's better. I think he's number 25, right just behind the Devontae Booker range. Full PPR, I've got both the Broncos ahead of him. I've got Kenneth Gainwell. I've got David Johnson. He's not in my top 30.
All right, I'm going to read some questions here, and hopefully this will be helpful to our listeners because there's not a ton of news right now in the morning. We don't have a lot of uncertainty in terms of who's in or out. Alex Collins or Kadarius Toney PPR?
I'd probably just go Collins in that situation.
And it's a shame because I think if you had full confidence in the health of Toney, you'd probably be pretty excited about starting him, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because I'm all in, but I just need him to stay on the field. I think he should have a big game. Higbee, Goddard, or Pitts? I need 2 of them. So it's really Higbee or Goddard for the last spot.
Yeah, I'd go Goddard over Higbee.
All right. Javonte Williams or Sterling Shepard?
I would, if it's full PPR, I'd probably go Shepard.
Alex Collins, Khalil Herbert, or Kenneth Gainwell?
Herbert's top 12 running back for me.
So Gainwell, what do you think about him this week?
He is a bit of a mystery to me because I don't really know what share of the carries he's going to get in relation to Boston Scott and hopefully, but possibly not, hopefully not, but possibly Jordan Howard. You don't know in a given week how many times the Lions are actually going to give the ball to the Eagles are going to give the ball to their running backs. If Gainwell's the pass catching back, and this is a game script where they have a lead and hand it off a bunch of times, I'm not sure that even benefits him. So
All right.
he's a flex with some upside.
Oh, sorry about that. Two more things before we go here. If T.Y. Hilton plays, it's trending that way. Hilton or Pittman, and are you downgrading Pittman?
I downgrade Pittman just a little bit. He's close to 20 right now. He'd probably be closer to 25. Hilton would be a more of a desperation number 3.
Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, your confidence in them?
Sutton, I'm starting as a number 2 wide receiver. Jeudy is more of a high-end flex for me. I would rather see it a week first.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty high on Jeudy. It spooked me a little bit when he had to sit on Friday in practice for soreness. All right, that's it for Fantasy Football Today in 5. Good luck, everybody. Go get some candy. All right, we'll talk to you later. Sorry. Oh, Heath froze because he hates Halloween so much that his camera stopped working.